Ashley's with us in Indiana. Hey, Ashley, welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much, Dave, for taking our call.
My honor. How can I help?
Well, I'm a longtime listener. My husband and I have been following your program for about 5 years. We've paid off about $170,000 worth of debt in that
Look
time.
At you.
We have 5 kids, 4 we've had during that time. And I've heard people call in, my husband also, to ask about the federal loan forgiveness program, and I'm pretty confident I know your feelings on that. But our situation is a little bit different than other callers I've heard. My husband has documentation that he has only 2.5 years left to qualify. We have everything paid off except his student loan that we're trying to get forgiven.
Mm-hmm.
It has about $135,000 left. He's an attorney.
Mm-hmm.
Our house has about $165,000 left. And we calculated we would be able to pay off our home in 2.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
So the timeline is about the same.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering, his and I plan right now is to attack the mortgage on the house, pay it off in that time, and then hopefully his loan will be forgiven.
Mm-hmm.
The other option we've talked about is saving that huge chunk of money.
Okay. You understand that the Department of Education has denied the request for forgiveness 99% of the applications.
I do, sir.
99%. Your husband really
Yes.
thinks he's in the 1%.
He absolutely does. And
I know, and I
feel
think that's
less
a
and less
dream.
confident as I listen to your show more and more.
I'm not getting confidence in it at all. Anytime the federal government screws something up as bad as they have this program, I don't have any confidence in it at all. If you want to do it this way, you're not going to go broke. You're not going to go bankrupt. It's not going to be the end of the world. You are going to face an amazing amount of disappointment, and you're going to have to continue to you're going to have to step up and knock the student loan out just like you were going to knock your mortgage out, because all you're doing is flipping these two amounts. If you want to go this way, you can go this way. But I really, I really want to set you up so you're not so disappointed. I want to lower your expectations.
Right.
If you want to go do it, go do it. But don't go do it like, I know I've got this, it's a lock. When 99% of the people get turned down, there is no such thing as a lock.
Right. So would it be better in that case to save that huge chunk of money
You could do that too.
Reevaluate in the 2.5 years?
Yeah, you could do that too. And apply, and then when you get turned down, you could just pay it off.
Well, my husband will be listening to this, which is the reason I called.
Yeah.
So I wanted him to hear it from you.
Well, I mean, there's a 1% possibility that he's, in that 1%, and he's an attorney. He knows how to fill out stuff, and so he knows how the law works. But I mean, that's the numbers. It's actually less than 1% of the applications for student loan forgiveness to the Department of Education have been accepted. It's a 99% turn down ratio. That's not much of a plan,
Right.
If you got a 1% chance for success, that's not real encouraging. So, yeah, if you want to just pile up the cash for 2.5 years, that's fine. And then beyond that, go ahead and start paying on your mortgage. That's probably what I would do instead of paying off the mortgage. Yeah, let's just keep these baby steps in order. And you just pile them up. You got 2.5 years, you're still in debt, but the money's sitting there. And then once you give up and say, gosh, I'm not really in the 1%, they're not going to forgive it, then there we go, right? Just write a check, pay it off. Thanks for the call.